Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, I'm very sorry. I think I've been get some issues where I get for um reconnect um the stream. So I get problem with it. I accidentally ended the first stream. So what I get for connect the stream again. Um as we all know, I've been to talk about the situation who will get now the country we get for do with the toxic environment, talking about um, the rhetoric where certain politicians them in the use against other politicians them, and one of the culprits where I've been a try for the partial blame is the president of Sierra Leone, where we all know say na the fountain member or na the fountain custodian of we constitution, and we expect say now somebody we suppose for um they above the fray and understand waiting at the situation, because we know say the 2018 election was very unprecedented and unexpected, especially for we that the APC. You get certain people their way up to this time they not even um believe say Madabio win that election day, even though now we being conduct the elections. So, but if you see people are desperate and saying something, you as a leader, you get for the above the spray, the free, and be the mature person, you know. But when they kind of power, what did they do? First of all, then create the environment in which the the virus of division manifests itself, and that creates that toxicity where they get today. So, and a lot of people then where even they're not being so much pay attention, um, now now politics became involved divisively. So the president's for being called um, for being called the the opposition as terrorists. I'm talking about the the August 10th. We DMK.
I didn't think that the software where they use and that because me they see me say clear each time I go in.
No, I don't think so, because in fact we think that happened. Because I've been facing a million point under, so I get for do double connection, and it can at the way they call. I think now your internet now the problem. You click the last way they call what I send you.
I click them. It's your party day.
Okay. I think
click them and I see it
okay. Maybe I know the problem. The problem is your phone. Maybe your phone the blocker. So you know go through, even though they see yourself, because what you they see yourself now you own now you own camera. That's not local camera that one.
Okay.
So you need if you click that way and call them, I think say it's supposed for you a pop-up where they tell you to allow this URL to access your camera. So I think say that is the problem.
All the cam I press allow. Huh. No. Last time my laptop and see.
Yeah, try because now that make
let me try the laptop.
Yeah, try now see.
That's right, the laptop. Okay.
All right. So we get this technical problem from me guest from Freetown for he try for coming, and it still they get problem. Oh no, most round today is a holiday na American now, so I just want for because I get people that we actually want for Canada program. and sometimes Saturday are not able to bring everybody. So now that make us say, okay, are they broadcast today? Maybe one off, because today na Columbus Day na America na ya. I don't know who say you day, but we they work for the government. We are free. We're not going to say. So what I try for do now, because a lot of people they don't begin with them call. So well, let go they do the program twice a week or something like that, or even more. So I'm not going to able to do the program every day, but I decide say if we get a holiday, I go broadcast on that holiday day. I'm talking about American holiday. So I go broadcast on that, so that we all go able for interact and chat and go, talk about we politics and salon. But it is not an everyday now, because I get for work too, right? I get other things that I get for do. So, and it's much more important too. So yeah, this is it. I barely do this. Okay, Mama for I. Well, first of all, thank you very much for Canada program, for watching. I will read the comments. Definitely when I just put the comment at the comment section. But what I did try for as me guess they try for login if you go able login. I just want to reiterate one very important thing. You as a leader, the problem so we'll get to this. So I'm not saying Madabio is 100% responsible. Anybody where they tell you so, sincere. And as we all know, me as somebody way very, very credible. When I sit down at this chair, I don't care about the APC, I don't care about the SLPP. All what I care about the green, white, and blue, right? So I always they come and try for be in the middle and say the truth, so that may viewers then go able for digest what they see. It easy for make say what in this person they talk not true or not, because truth always prevail itself, not so. I'm not saying Madabio is 100% responsible for what they go on at the country. That's not what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is the fact that Madabio na the leader and he just don't win a very contentious elections where the people them where conduct the election self they say they're wrong there. So you see the desperation, you see the psyche of the people then at that time. You not try for put petrol na the fire. And one of the things where you make a mistake, the transition they call it transition investigation team or whatever they call them. I don't get a problem with that. I think it's supposed to be when you want to take over from an opposition party. I think say you get let me see if let's say if I know wouldn't call anybody, I don't think say I block anybody because now the only thing that one day like if I block somebody, maybe I know agree for make it come at the program. But BMT was here some times ago and it's supposed to be here too. So I don't know. If me able to come through, I believe say BMT also supposed for able for come through, but I don't know what's going on with in stuff. I have no idea. I have no clue. Okay, well, let's wait. Let's wait and see if it will able to come through. Yeah. So you as a leader, you always need to understand, say, there are certain situations where you no go come na public and say them thing and they cause small problems. Even though sometimes what they talk not true, it don't necessarily mean say what they talk not true, But for the fact that you know a leader, whenever you come out, people then they pay attention to you more. And especially the opposition, they try for fair way, then go able to say, you see, you look what he don't talk. You see, all them things, and a leader is supposed to be tactical and very intelligent in dealing with some of them critical situations than they. But if you're not able for do you just talk what you want for talk, then you have a problem. You really have a problem. And that's, I believe, that's not the problem down the way we find ourselves in. Well, hopefully, we go able for learn from this, because now one thing I believe in my life, to be honest with you, we all na human being there, we they make mistakes. I believe that definitely we they make mistakes, and sometimes the mistakes that we they make we better people. So for make mistake, to me, I don't think saying any bad thing. For make mistake just means say you are a human being, and it also help you for make you able for modify the way they see things and change for the better. And I believe say if their mistakes are way these presidents don't make over the past 5 years, we wait for come after them, or even right, because right now it just starts in second term. It go able for look at their mistakes and say, okay, wow, this not a mistake what I don't make, but now I able for modify myself and try for change them. It go able for help them. It go able help for help the country, and that make me sometimes when somebody make mistakes, I like forgive a second chance, because God they give you second chance, you know. Maybe God they give you even multiple chance, but I not go forgive you because you repeat the same mistakes over and over and over, and you refuse for change. And those are not mistakes. What is the definition of mistake? A mistake is something where you do unintentionally. Now, in call mistakes. Okay. So the first time you're able for claim saying a mistake because that's our first time, not so. But if you repeat the same thing again, and not only repeat the same thing, then you can't try for Asserts say, while which are doing the correct one. Those are not mistakes. Those are intentional deeds. So those people are not actually to be forgiven. So Madabio get the opportunity at this time with all the mistakes and then say, you know what, I had this fallibility, you know, somebody we not perfect, you know. I have that in my DNA, so I'm willing to accept. Say, yes, I make mistakes, and I'm willing to change those mistakes. These are some of the things that we may look at as a human being, especially as a political leader. Madabio is a human being too. So enough of being calm and begin call them people then they are yampies and all those type of things, because you create an avenue wherein bad people them we want for cause chaos, then go able for incubate around that environment, that toxic environment where you don't create. But we that the APC also get something a role to play. We get a role to play. Okay, I understand when Madabio do he call the APC to a meeting. I think then call and been to money 4 or 3. I don't know. Okay, they refuse to go. Why the APC refuse to go? Because they believe say Madabio they disrespect them. Madabio ready for fetch them. So therefore, they know they go sit down with somebody who ready for fetch me. But that was also a very big mistake. You see, one of the things where a lot of people they don't understand when it comes to politics is sometimes it's very easy for make you take your personal stuff and dump it into national politics. And when I look at, okay, this man, I don't think say able. Even say they try in laptop. In laptop, I don't know if even able for do that. Don't tell you say probably not the internet connection or something like that. I don't know what's going on with it. Okay. Yeah. Let me see if able for do if he send me any. No, you not send me anything yet. I mean, yeah, I don't know. BMC, I don't know what thing they go on, but there is. Mama, for I left now. Come up here, we flag bearer. I don't tell you. So in as much as yes, we are very angry because of the behavior of the SLPP towards we leaders them, but we should have attended the meeting. We should, because it's not about individual personal character. It's about the national character, the country. Okay, for me not attend now, and me, I've been come out. Some of them don't know me now for how many years. I've been come out publicly and say, in as much as we are very angry because of waiting, then guys and they talk about leadership. I think it is time. It's important that we attend that meeting there. Now we go sit down. Now we wear it. What Madabio say. We don't see people that then they perfect like walls. Then they fight, but then they go sit down back and try for see within the other person they able offer. If you're not satisfied with that, you not go take them. But for boycott, I don't know why we like this term boycott. We boycott everything. That's not an old way of doing things. Archaic behavior. Boycott. I don't like that term there at all. I don't like that behavior. Everything with a boycott. Now an old behavior that one, now archaic behavior. So we should have been there, like we Alpha Khan been did it. And go sit down and listen. Yeah. But there is nothing in this world. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, there is nothing in this world where you, as a politician, in this modern age, where you go able to succeed without collaboration. Because everybody is now aware. We're able to scold me because I disagree with you. So therefore, you don't want to talk to me. You just want to do what you get for do and expect me supposed to support you. It's not going to happen. This type of things are not going to happen. So when you, as a human being, when I say human being, I'm talking about a politician, they take your personal stuff and dump them into the national issue. That some of them reactive behavior they take place because it's all about me. You cost me, so therefore I know this. You don't talk to you, even if the talk way me and you supposed to go talk. It not get nothing to do with me personally. It gets something to do with the entirety of the nation. But you say because that man they cost you, so therefore they sit down with and talk to her about something we get to do with the nation. That was the issue where I get with the APC party not attending the meeting where the APC party the SLPP party being all. We should have done that. We should have done that, But who knows? Maybe we'll go able to learn from this and become better people. I strongly believe that. Mm-hmm. I gotta believe they for say we were able to learn and become better people. So nowadays the problem starts with calling people terrorists. You can't do that. Because when you say terrorist, now a very big word that one they what's that one they wouldn't call you. They tell you say, well, the country is not stable in the first place. And it actually undermine your very administration. Yep. It's gonna undermine your very administration for say, oh, you know what? The country get terrorists them. So therefore, I know they go invest in a country where ripe with terrorism. No, I know they do them because my money no guarantee say I were able for realize any benefits there. So those are some of the things where the kind statement here they bring. And today the SNPP-led government is finding it very difficult to get investment. Yeah, Mama for go able can just until we say, no, the investment and then they come. We not see investment then it. We not see the hit. Yeah, I read about the train, which I don't know. I don't know how you will bring train because I see them bring up how many cars. How you go make a transportation train where you know start for build the rail it. I think saying that the rail them first is supposed to start for build where you don't build them, then you bring the carts them. But you bring the carts, you announce it when they can't use how they call it Marampa train, that Pepel train. Where inside that Pepel train they would then call from the mining sites to Pepel Nade. So I know that, but I don't think saying I guarantee investment in my own opinion at this time. So I don't want for buy into that at this time until I see something way more tangible. Okay, so we get responsibility for put we personal stuff aside and work for the nation if you want to see a better Sierra Leone. If we say them petty stuff, the way with the offend ourselves, now in what they use for take care of the nation's interests, then we have a problem. That's gonna be a big problem. Okay, it will be a very big problem. So now that one day, I don't know, but this guy, I don't think say he go able to come. So let me just continue with the. They say they see himself, but they see me. Well, because you're not coming. You're not really coming. All right, so that's not the thing. Let me just play. Can I play this? In fact, maybe I will. Can I play it? Let me see. Yeah, maybe I will able to play. Hold on, let me just bring Cam Nadia. Let me play one of the mistakes way Mada Biobi make na in first time and see what in una say. Let's go. I just want for Mekuna Odenkol. So those are some of the statements of the president Well, the SLPP will come and say, well, yeah, it was actually terrorism. Oh, and by the way, this now the August 10, 2022. Yeah, was it 22? Yeah, 2022. August 10th, 2022. Protest we been going at the country. Now, in matter be been talk about say it was terrorism in the highest level. Could be true. Could be true. But what's not the definition of a terrorist? Let us see. Hold on, let me bring because if me tell you, say, Dr. Mankota, you are just want for spin something. Okay. Let's see what is the definition of a terrorist. The definition of terrorism is the unlawful use of violence and intimidation, especially against civilians, in the pursuit of political aims. Is my W correct? Yeah, it's correct. It's correct. But as a leader, we want to bring people them together. Was it necessary for you to come and, especially wherein I think now one of the other interview he called, he say the opposition is full of terrorists. Them. That's the point we made a try for emphasize on. This is where the problem is. When you say there are a lot of terrorism going on in your country and you're not the leader, then the investors, them, the outside investors, the way they come for kind investors, go say, I'm not gonna put my money there because I don't know whether then go violence go erupt way go cause I lost my money. It's not gonna go there. It's not gonna go there. So we go able to learn from this. Any leader will get for come now, it go able for if that leader then somebody will get a very prudent way of thinking. Otherwise, we will come and continue with the bickering and divisiveness. I used for know the north of the country and west of the country to be liberal people we been they actually vote based on the personality of the candidates, not necessarily the party, but quite recently we politicians and then don't they try for massage the behavior of we people now for more shift into political party based opinion instead of nationalistic or personal based opinion. I learned a lot when I go to Salon this election. Try for gauge the people the young way of thinking. There is a lot of shifts way I notice. The people them waiting at the north are more pivot towards the APC party now. Maybe rightfully now because of the divisive behavior of we politicians, including the APC politicians and the SLPP politicians. So the effort here is these politicians are dividing us, make everybody go na in corner. The moment you call your name as a northern western, well, the west is actually a little bit of a mixture, but especially a northern based name, automatically people then they consider you for be APC. And the same thing with the southeast, then they consider you for being SLPP. Now, because we politicians then want we for make we think, yes, indeed, by birth, if them born you now the north, you now APC by birth. If them born in the east or south, you know SLPP by birth. And it's very dangerous too. You know, it's really, really dangerous. Let me see if this guy, I don't think this guy is going to come. Let me try again the last time.
To copy this tone, press star followed by 9. Subscription cost is 675 yuans.
Look, same problems are the face. So I think said have a lot today.
Yeah. Well, you're not able to do it the phone, right?
I could do it on the phone.
Well, right now you did live.
Okay.
You want that we do at the phone because the only thing for see your face, but the message is the same thing.
Yeah, carry on. Let's do it on the phone then.
All right. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, thank you very much for the program, and I really appreciate it. I don't know what's in the go on because I test me with them call it. They go through. It might be something else because the last time you come in, we don't get no problem.
Yeah.
I don't know why this time you not coming, but we'll go ahead and start interviewing. I don't go far now with the program anyway, but let me start with some of the things there because I'll try for talk about some of the things then we cause the problems in salon today, the divisions we cause the problem in salon today, and one of the things then we understand get for do with the violence and the rhetoric we some of the politicians and then they use. When we lost the elections, you know, the tension was very high. You get the APC party where they not be expecting them will lose the election, and there was a lot of anger and desperation within the APC party. Then when the SLPP kind of power, the first thing we then do a transition audit, we then call a transitional audit or something like that, and what it then come up with, not to define the problem, the presentation of the message, I think say it also toxify the issue in the country, the political environment of the country. And now certain people then begin rebel, if that's the best word, or because of the anger, some people that then begin rebel. So let me talk about the killings first. You talk about the Tonko Limba, Man 91, Lonsar, Pandemba, prison. Tell me about what do you think in the main factor towards some of them violence here, them political killings here, we've been going at the country.
Well, Doc, first of all, thank you for getting on the program. And also, I have to apologize to the audience when we will get the video part of it. But basically, the message will still go through.
Yep.
You know, say in Africa, Salon particularly, there is always a supremacy for power.
Yep.
And so in elections, they're always very, very tense. Because the politics in Salon is such that a winner take all. You then have power and I get the edge over everything. And so once the SLPP then declared the winner in 2018, in order for them to consolidate themselves in power, they may need to do a lot of things to assert themselves.
Yep.
And in the process of trying to assert themselves, a lot of negative things that happen, especially using the police for coil down either protests or things the way they happen around the country. For example, the by-election I don't call it by like you mentioned. Then you can't say na APC base that one day. They know that. SLPP know very clearly say don't call it by that particular word they na APC base. So it's difficult for them to win election day very easily. So the only option was to create violence in that place day. So the violence create, then kill one 14 or 14-year-old body in the process. And of course, at the end of the day, even when it was very clear with the numbers saying it that the APC candidate may win, they hijacked the elections and read them for the SLPP candidate. So that happened. Now we go to mile 91. We could the pushcart will be happy day. Same thing for Asserts themselves, using the police, they kill people in 91. You go to Losar, same thing, same process of trying to assert. People are lost their life in the Kuskas way half a day. You can at Tombo, same thing. When the civilians then stand against excesses, Kuskas come, they kill people a day. And then you can McKinney, then go take the generator, maybe the G light thing. The civilians they rise up unarmed, but then the police use deadly force. They kill people and they because of that. And so when you look at all the incidents coupled with the Panema Road massacre we have a day, it tells you that the state been in a situation where you're uncontrollable, basically. Life will be mean anything to certain people. And it will be very challenging for this country. And so, with all of that, when we president retired Brigadier Julius Maga Bio at that time come to address the nation, in his statements, he mentioned, say, the APC as an organization, like terrorist organization. Say the APC as a political party in opposition, like a terrorist organization. And so you know the implications when the president of a country, when are the commander-in-chief, when are the supreme head, the fountain of honor, and everything, all the titles so they can give presidents in this country. The custodian of the secrets of the land, where it tells you, say, in country get terrorism, then you know the implications. Whose investor, where they come, even if not alone bond, we go candy and can't put your money there, inside the president, not less the president, but the president say, a group in Iran are terrorists. So you can see the reason why some investors say no, they can't at the country. Well, and that adds to the hardship where would they experience it.
Well, let me just play for you after August 10. I play earlier in the program, but I will repeat for play again. Let play. I don't know. Hopefully, it will hear the president's statement at BBC, so that we will the time for talk show. Yeah, you hear it?
I'm not hearing anything, but to be that as it may, the fact of the matter is, on that day and in that speech, the president of this country declared the APC as a terrorist organization. It's in record, and no one can deny that.
Okay, yeah. Well, I just don't what them call them. I've been saying there. I think not being put on the screen. So anyway, yeah. So
Right.
I just want for emphasize on that. Yes, the president used terrorism as the causes of some of them violence that way they happen at the country, and rightfully, what you say, if you're not the leader of the country, you tell the international community say. Now, terrorism in your country, then you just don't shoot yourself in the foot. But I just want for remind other people then say you mentioned to mile 91 that Bobo way then kill Abdul actually now Foindu not mile 91 town self now Foindu now one of the villages them where now some of we villages them.
Right.
It happened for this nami nephew that one day. So as I understand the frustration and atrocities where it don't happen at that country. So I just want to re-emphasize that. Say yes, indeed. The president tell the BBC saying terrorism, some of them see where they happen at terrorism. And if you say terrorism in the country, then investors are going to scare. So go ahead, continue.
Yeah, exactly. So if all of that happens, and then of course we come now to the 2023 leading to the elections, we see and hear the same president.
No, but
in Protocol, in one instance.
Before you go further, because yes. I get responsibility for me. What and call. I want to push a little bit. Let we discuss before we go to the election. There are people where they talk.
Okay.
There are people where they talk because I see the SLPP, then they come up with the argument. Say, well, during the time of Anes by Koroma, for example, then go take generator from Bo to Kono. There was no demonstration. People did not begin going to the street and go demonstrate for that. Why for go take a generator from McKinney to Lunge? People then begin for go demonstrate, and they argue say it was because of the instigations by Amada Bios talking back na interview say now there are certain people now the diaspora where actually they instigate innocent but them for making them come on the street for cause them kind of terrorism. Yeah. What's in your own argument against that?
Well, since I not get evidence of waiting the president the claim say now in lead to that, all I can say is if at the time of President Koroma in regime they move a generator from Bo and can go anywhere, and no Kuskas not happen. All one can probably say is maybe not the method of approach. The method of approach. If you draw the attention of the people and you educate them and tell them why that is happening or that is going to happen, maybe they will understand. I don't know if in this case the SLPP will do that, but I don't get any knowledge of them going and engaging the people either on radio or television or whatever means, or say, because of A, B, and C, we are moving this machine from here to another place where it is most needed, at least for the benefit of the country, for the general good of the country, not just for McKinney. I don't know if that may happen.
Yeah, well,
and the circumstances may happen in Abu also, I don't know.
Well, I just want because
I can always say maybe method of approach.
Yeah, could be, but I want for because I actually covered that incident there. The what's in the electricity company we're responsible EDSA then come out and say they may actually engage the leadership of McKinney, including the mayor of McKinney, 1 month before that incident take place. Then say they engage and say because of the situation where they go on the international airport na Lunge, where a more very important McKinney gets 2 generators where one of them generators and then it just did it as a reserve. So they want for making them take that generator, they send them na Lunge, then say they engage the mayor and the council, the how they call them, the council, the city council, they na McKinney for say yes. But I think they don't EDSA say then give the blame to the leadership of McKinney because when they reach out to them, the leadership now actually reach out to the people and say, okay, now this 90 go on and this instigation take place. I just want for give the own side of the story again. So what do you think about that?
Okay. Well, if they did that, then that's not the best thing, not the good thing for do in a situation like that. And so I give them credit for that. But also, he also brings to question if una don't take the steps today, and the leadership fall foul of their responsibility for make the public know, then the leadership should stand responsible for what happened. But you know what, start a process and then halfway down the road you will stop. Then you left the city system in limbo for the people want to say what happened. Now conflict of interest don't come inside. Now bribe and don't bribe somebody inside government to make this thing not go before. Now favoritism or what have you. So enforcing of the laws of this land also is very important. But when we begin pick and choose when to enforce the law, then that becomes the problem. So it brings me back to the main topic of this particular interview now today. When a president go out of his way and tell the people of the country, say, all of them here will happen. Now Makeni will lead to the loss of lives. Now Tumbo will lead to the loss of lives. Now my 91 or that village will lead to the loss of life where you let you die there. Now Tonko whether poor or we don't know nothing but politics die. And then a free tongue where civilians as well as police officers where they serve the government innocently go see them death on that day in cold blood, civilians and die in cold blood, and the president say now somebody responsible for all of that, then he has the responsibility to give us the evidence of that. You know, Section 13 of the Constitution clearly gives me, Naya Sudan, the power and the responsibility to question the president on that.
Yeah.
It is the duty, the rights and duties of the citizen. So it is law. Not only until I make up or anybody make up, any Cameroonian, excluding me, get the right for ask the president for giving the evidence of which he claims. So these are the things and way we face in this country, where people are not privy to. And then we get civil society, we don't turn over the last several years. Today they see them all over the place.
Yeah.
Now things are like this, we're very, very serious at the country. You know, there is none of them, they ask any question about them.
Yeah, with the country.
These are the things that they're supposed to be championing.
With the country, the civil society.
As the president, you don't say, now so person responsible for all what you do happen in this country. And that person they be, and you say you get the evidence. Yeah. Let you owe the people of Saloon that evidence they pursue to them. And so that you and the people of Saloon collectively go hold the one they were responsible to task.
And one of the things, and
these are the things.
Yeah, one of the things when it comes to the civil society, the negligence and whatever they would call. But I agree with you totally. One of the problems we're going to that country today is the security service where them happy trigger quick. They are not known whether not training or just a culture where they don't use for they're not savvy for control crowd. Why? If people they're going to street and begin to wait and call, let's say yes, true, then they send stones. But when I get tear gas, when I get other rubber bullets, where maybe it go wait and call the person, the hot time, but they kill them. Why always the moment problem happen when I begin use live bullets? That was the biggest problems then right now. What do you think about the police itself? I think we talked about this some times ago. The police. Their young attitude towards demonstrators then at that country day. Then we will come to the election.
You know, it's a very unfortunate situation with the police force we will get in this country. You know, I don't know if my inadequate training or not just this thing about orders from above. The reason why in my capacity as an executive secretary of the Public Service Life Foundation, we be suggesting let we pass a legislation where the head of the police, the Inspector General of Police, and a regional commander, where they call the AIGs, let them elect them. Let them be elected officials. If the Inspector General of Police knows say at the end of every 5 years, and the people are yet to put me inside it, he will listen and serve the people instead of orders from above. So anybody will get orders from above, you will tell the politicians, no, my job is predicated on serving the people well in this country, and therefore I have to do my duty to serve them. Yeah. But if not the president or the vice president, they appoint the head of police, or the head of police is answerable to the vice president because they are the chairman of the police council, then it becomes a problem. In a way to execute certain things and because they get orders from above. So it's an unfortunate situation. We'll get a look at inside we very laws and the constitution, we give them powers and to the president and the vice president for regulate the police.
Talking
If
about
the police get their own power, autonomous power or semi-autonomous power, and the inspector general and if they act that kind of way, then we the citizens they get responsible for keep that inspector general out where the 10 camp for elections. And replace out somebody where we controlling police officers. So you see, that is where we have the problem.
So
and at certain times also, the police are not adequately equipped for crowd control. You talk of tear gas, you talk of rubber bullets. They probably don't even have rubber bullets. And so they are also exposed to the danger of being mobbed, just like I happened on August 10.
Yeah.
Where they not get the capacity for protect themselves adequately, you see what happen. The civilians can prevail on them and then kill them. The one the way they kill, then they're in active duty at the time. They left their homes and their families, they say, we can't serve the government. And now they can't lose their life into the hands of civilians. Because they are either inadequately equipped or they're in the wrong place at the wrong time. So this is the situation we face with the police force.
Yeah.
Well, while you're blaming them for their actions, you also look at their capacitation. And you also look at the restrictions where they get, with the instructions where they get from inside. If they get semi-autonomous powers, the way they don't get instructions from somebody say go fire under, they will say, no, the crowd get right for demonstrate. I'll give you an example, Dr. Michael Turay. I think that the AIG or somebody, a senior police officer recently,
Napotloko, now the AIG.
Yes, we allow for let these people and demonstrate peacefully. At the end of the day, they send them to early retirement or leave. Whatever they do to them, we know it is right now.
Now leave.
Leave. So when you have a police officer, we understand the law, we execute the law like I'm supposed to do. And then at the end of the day, he lost his job or he gets problem with his job. Next time, you will find it very difficult for them to follow the laws and day. You see the problem?
Yeah.
That's my typical example.
So
the man go out of way and say, okay, if the people are not your weapons, they're not destroying anybody, they're not cost anybody, let them demonstrate peacefully. At the end of the day, unless an income also. Now, so.
Yeah.
So you feel the next one with the car, you go ask that kind of day again?
No, definitely. And that's
these are the situations and the problems we get in the police force.
And that's a big problem we need to take care of. Before we come, now we come to the election, but before we delve deep into the election, I just want to ask if your own organization, whether they're able for include in terms of the negotiation where they go on. I think it's supposed to start pretty soon because yesterday ECOWAS and other stakeholders and they don't come in at the country for that negotiation. Or we're not able for put certain things together, a white paper for send to them people and they for see how changes must be implemented in the next election.
Doc, it's a very good thing you ask this question. We did a record as one and the only organization where as the thing happened in June. Now begin work on intervention mechanisms. Remember, I said you interviewed me on them Christian Day before.
Yeah.
We put a very beautiful document together. We share it with stakeholders in this country. The first person we me personally share it with, now before my boss, when I did send when I'm now the chief minister. Mm-hmm. You don't even acknowledge the receipts of that document they were sent to them. But just say no more, I don't receive as a thank you, not to talk about even delving into it. So that is one. Secondly, we also find a way for Leo Senate to the vice president. And I believe they receive them. A document will outline precedents the way don't happen and waiting don't happen and how for mitigate some of the system. Waiting for also undertake electoral reforms a very beautiful document. We get very beautiful recommendations for all of the sections that were responsible when you talk about the ECSL, the PPRC, the civil society, the police, the government itself, the legislature, and everything. We outline everything, everything would I do and they not do, everything they for do going forward. Nobody will ever actually receive or even a phone call for say, we don't see this here. So these are the things where they happen. Because they get these labels when they label people, they want to label you. I don't care how beautiful your idea is, you're labeled and you're out. That's it. Nobody cares about you.
And that's not something.
So that's the problem.
That's something where I talk earlier before you come at the program, where I talk, say one of the biggest problems I will get is you are labeled based who you born. By default, if you born at the north, you're not APC. Whether you join APC, not join APC, you're not APC, at the south, at the same thing. This is not a very dangerous situation. Now, if you want to, these are some of the things we I always talk about. You know, people sometimes take their own personal stuff, then put on our politics. You know, maybe not agree with somebody, so therefore, go ever try for sit down with that person there for something we get for do with national interest. No, it's all about himself. That's not a very big problem. We just hear say about 45 document them from the COI went missing. You got any idea what's in the gun?
Now, before we go about any idea which they go on, let's just look at the whole thing in itself.
Yeah.
A government don't take the country money and spend them for establish the commission of inquiry.
Millions of dollars.
We bring foreign judges, for that matter, for can undertake the process so that they will say, okay, not the judges the way they born now, the buyers or this, so no, we'll take one day from outside. That is what we did as a nation. Which is okay. But we'll spend Boko money from start to finish. The commission of inquiry come up with their own recommendations, with their own findings, and say, Mr. A or Madam A, B, C, D, E, F, and G, we find out they do A, B, and C, and therefore we find them culpable of misappropriation of the country in copper or in resources. Understand?
Yeah.
And they recommend for let them ban some of them. But the government in the white paper in response to the report from the Commission of Inquiry say they not ban anybody, they don't get the power. They now the courts now get the power for ban somebody from politics. And so there are people are with the names and the outline, then give them the chance and leverage for appeal. Then people are appeal. For let them go clear the case. But keep in mind first that in the first place, a commission of inquiry, when the equivalent of a court, don't find them guilty. So in the first place, they stand guilty pending the outcome of their appeal.
Yep, true.
And so, if the nation they wait for the outcome of that appeal, and we all see how they drag them, then people here, citizens of this country, we supposed to participate in various activities. But some of them, they became limited as a result of their case away hanging at the head will not be done. Things that were them before do, they're not able to do. They slap a traveling ban on them. Some of them, they account them, they freeze them. They're not able to utilize their resources so they get and the bank account them. And some of them, they suffer and struggle with their families. In a situation like that, if at this point, all they expected, yes, it should, because for actually come up now and tell me if some people here get case for answer or not. Now they say 45 of them 5 and 8 and transcript don't disappear into thin air. Honestly, look, how can any group or any judiciary be this reckless and disrespectful to the people of this country by just coming out in a Twitter page and tweet say, 45 of them filed and don't also, then case will be the. Can you imagine that?
It's very, very disrespectful. It's
Like
insulting.
like say we have some kind toilet paper. Like we don't mean nothing. Like they can just use me anyhow they want. Something as serious as this matter where they don't spend so much money on. People that don't lost so much things them fan. The one the way it was don't lost so much things them. They don't restrict them from being so much things them. And now when I'm able to either clear the name or find them guilty, and when I say them $5 million. Because who's counting this?
The question where some of we ask is the courts not get a digital storage?
Doc, now and you don't even need to ask that kind of question there because they don't need to tell the court waiting for you for preserve documents as important as they want a day. If it be cost for let them build a one whole place, then build safe them inside it. We get code. We probably only the Chief Justice and the Minister, General Minister of Justice, and they get the numbers to that code day. They may follow one.
Yeah.
For preserve as important documents as those. But for let anybody just carelessly for inform the nation, carelessly twist. They identify like $1 so not see again.
It's very insulting. Insulting, definitely. Very, very insulting.
You know, what thing then take this country for? There are people that need for left and here. Then here and they bring Kuskas in any country. They need for left.
Yeah. I get.
Let's not take this country for granted.
I get information on verified information saying them thing they not lost at all. Now that same UK business where because there are people where let's say Samura being when they meet with Madabio, this is now one of the things then where Samura puts to Madabio say so how then we able for do one without alienating their own supporters the way fanatics for make sure say them people they hold them accountable. So it will likely be say that's not the tactics that one. But in any case, it's very, very insulting to people like we. So a lot the entire country where them feel say we're still stupid enough. They're not tell we say them go broke the court or whatever. Why then 40 something 40 document and then disappear no more? It don't make sense anyway. They're not.
So, yes. So Doc, no, let me just say this. For whoever is involved, because we not get evidence of what's happening, and therefore I don't accuse anybody of what he do, whether it's the president and the discussion we get to Dr. Samura or whoever, or the Chief Justice or whatever. I don't have the evidence. I am not going to be the one to insult the president, God forbid, or Chief Justice or Dr. Samura or anybody because of anything. I cannot train me up that way. They. What did they train me up for do now? They do so for. Think about it openly because that is my right. But I just want to draw their attention. Whoever will get the right for act now and take action. Starting from the president, take calm down. That for being president, not a job way they get forever. President Kurma been there 11 years, they like today, not they did.
Yeah.
Now, Jesus Marabi will get it. So,
yep.
Tomorrow it will be somebody else. Let us just remember, say, Section 13 of the Constitution give we the citizens and the right for probing to all of them things here where they put under the carpet. So,
yeah.
And so, outside of you as president, we the citizens have the right to go after you on some of these things.
Yeah.
Jacob Zuma, you sabi in South Africa.
Yep.
You know where you see at Uta. That's how he be president. He feels say yeah, immunity, they enjoy everything. When they change come. Not in the case we can go to court for just refusing to appear in a court 3 times, na house arrest and don't put us so. 15 months and leak for them. Then South Africa riot and kill over almost people and the international community not condemn the act of him being put on the house arrest. They only condemn the killing because they're not your right to interfere into the law of the land.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to remember that.
So,
it is not a threat, but we just want to draw the attention, say, there is life after the presidency, there is life after the Chief Justice thing, there is life after a Minister of, Attorney General, Minister of Justice.
yeah.
And when that time comes, you will become an ordinary citizen that is liable to be prosecuted for the things that you do while you were in office.
Yeah.
And if some of we still be alive, we go push them in a day.
Well,
Believe me. Because the so-called civil society, they know much now for say anything.
Yeah. I know say now we intelligence and they try for insults anyway, but I know say they're not lost at all. Me know that. But in anyway, now we go to the local politics now. I'm talking about the APC politics. One of the people that we believe say the local level election was undemocratic. Expand on that.
Very much so, Doc. Very much so. I mean, it is common knowledge, not alone. For the one who don't be away, witness all that situation there. They see very clearly what happened. For the sake of trying to eliminate certain people, they create a whole lot of problems inside the lower level elections. If they just suspect that you not possible will not deal with we, because they get a certain group what they call it TBA. If they just get any inclination say you don't deal with me, believe me, they get one delegate for vote for you. Because they will make sure say the people that will register for go vote, none can not be one from the people that will vote for you. So in real internal politics, we do everything for exclude a lot of people. We tell people that go pay the money in a bank. Let them be members of the APC. The poor people that go pay the money them, some market women. So ordinary people that will struggle. But because that was the very one time where they get the opportunity for then go register and be card carrying members of the APC. So that they will able to stand for any position they want or vote for the party they want for the first time ever. People that get to slip them evidence of the payment and then tell them, no, not APC, not qualified for be part of the process. So they big themselves. The delegates say, they want and then go for votes. And so when they go the position they want, they get them because the people the way they want for let them vote for them and they get the authority for vote. We see and say, okay, that process there was okay for them. And now we're crying foul to say one democracy. I mean, how hypocritical can anybody be? Now, double standards are column. You want fine thing, but you're not able to institute fine thing. You want justice, but you're not able to institute justice and fair play within your very small house. But we're going to treat you and let everybody treat you fairly. How is that going to happen? So when I read the cry all over the place today about justice, about fair play, about all of this, I said to myself, are they serious? Seriously, are they serious? So, like the thing that way you don't do now, you can't cry for so still, let them not do it to you. We get for left hand here. We really get need for left hand here.
Here is the thing, BMC, where I find very, very difficult. These are the same people that are in power today in the APC party leadership, and now they get for conduct the next election in 3 years' time. Do you think anything will able to change, or then they still continue with the same UQ way they talk about?
Well, at some point between this time and 2026. We hope that the people who don't get the awareness and know who are the problems inside the APC. And so when that happens, the one that was responsible will see themselves naked one. Then will lack respect. Then will lose credibility and integrity. And people are not going to listen to them anymore. That is what we're hoping, and I could preach all that from this time going forward. Or bring them out. Let the people know them. Let them see them. What they don't do. I will carry on with that crusade day.
What happened?
But we'll let the people know about the things the way some of them don't do.
What happened if
they like today, job?
Yeah.
You always be the cause for them on behalf of them. What they cause everybody. Now instead don't see the fact and the truth. Now he say, they support any politician and the people they do it. The latest audio where because they don't take 3.5 years and then they listen to them. But now because you don't begin to talk sense and they listen to some of the audio stuff. Now he say, they support no politician because all the politicians may not deceive the people. Now he say, now the people they do it. So if now the people they do it, hopefully it will join me at some point and very soon. For let name and shame the politician, they will not create all the problems here for we.
Yeah.
So that's the end of hope.
What happened?
But at one point, Doc, even before this time, Dr. Samuel Kamal, of all people, make a statement say, in England say, "In mama not asleep if you not listen to Adebayo." I wonder if the madam and that poor mommy they will listen to the same Adebayo they like today with all the things the way they say about Dr. Samuel.
Very sad. Sad.
This is the reason why no men, small snake, human and a horse. You dey get bread, we get half chap there for it. The day they big that horse, they will not get the half bread there for it. Now you go eat. Now they see so.
Not give pet food.
Now they see so. Now they see so.
Yeah.
So now the situation is so face now in this country.
Yeah, before we go to let we talk about the ongoing negotiation, I just want to re-emphasize on this because this is very, very important. I see some of we leaders the way they're not willing for change at all. Where would they call belligerent people them? Then believe see what then they do now the correct thing, even though time and time again it proved to be wrong and disastrous for the APC party. What happened if people are still insist and do the same thing? Waiting for be of the APC, the chaos we get for ensured if then still want for do what and don't do the last time. Oh, I just okay. Hold on. I just lost BMT, but hold on. Let me bring and come back. Okay, let me bring and come back. Yeah.
To copy this tone, press star followed by 9.
Yeah, I'll get 2 hours of the line. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, I think say now the recharge now it not been there on. So the question where I've been asked because me and you don't deny me and you don't deny APC for a very, very long time. More than most of the people then today we they come and begin to talk saying that they get APC. We know say them people they don't know the land. So the question is, what happened if because by the same people that they get for conduct this election, right? The reason what make they emphasize this, I want to know waiting at the contingency in your own opinion where people then get for take when it comes to trying for make APC for be democratic. What happened if them people that still believe say they are the owners of APC and what in them they do not the right thing because it's have their own interest. If they do the same thing the coming election, local election where would they do inside the APC? Waiting at the contingency planning, where you think say that ain't supposed for they in place?
Well, just like how we always say, this APC party, now people can get them. There why I went the jump so the way they call so yesterday when the jump so. The They have understand say now people they get the APC. And then people they some of them not die until day. And so with the kind of crusade we get for happen starting now with the very Adebayo way not saying the people in the Okuts now going forward. By the time we get there, we will not sufficiently succeed for discredit them. For rather than they're useless and powerless within the APC, to the point where they know we get nobody for talk to. Because you can see the nakedness and all the dabaru you keep here in the place so now. Even if they go to this negotiation, I think they will unfold. Whether they talk to President Bio overnight, whether they do this, whether they do that, they will not get the evidence. But as time go on, one will not give you the evidence of them. And we were able to take them to task. So by the time we get to 2026, where they think of another election for go select or elect new executive, we will not put X on some of them where it is a, they're not going to probably go another holiday. They're not going to that hall.
All right. Let me talk about.
So this is the thing.
Yeah. Let me talk about the ongoing. Then after that, we go na the comment because a lot of comments don't come. Let me talk about the ongoing negotiation. What do you think about this negotiation? If you say it will able to succeed or what, based on the toxic environment, political environment we will get right now.
Doc, you know, when you interviewed me the last time on the Public Service Life Foundation, part of the effort where we make for let people know is that not to the NTR don't happen at this country. Presidents we don't lay. The NTR be not happen before. And we show them how we resolve the NTR as a nation. There was a time in 1973 where the entire SAPP walk out and not take participate in the election. Now APC, now they millennials, and they take over everything, almost like on oppose. By 1978, APC declared this country one party state. Now that's been happening. Because the SAPP say they don't take part in the elections. In this case, we take part in the elections. Only that we say we cry out the elections, they're not credible. But you and me no say anywhere in the world, any side of the world, now only one entity na able overturn an election result or call for a rerun where now the Supreme Court of that country day. You remember where Al Gore been stand with George Bush? Where controversy come on the county, what they say let them do a recount. They say as the numbers at the narrow where the Supreme Court realized if they continue for count, it is likely that Al Gore will get numbers their way past George Bush and it will create some constitutional and political crisis in America. The Supreme Court will get the power. Say, we must stop the recount. Not to say they happen, what they did so.
Yep. You remember the hanging charge?
They stop the recount.
The hanging charge in Florida.
Yes, the hanging charge and all that time in the day. Yes. But the Supreme Court, in their wisdom, they stop the counting, say, you know, that is also the door in. Let's stand. George Bush, you carry on. Now, you're not president. And God, where they concede, they say, while I no say this process not credible, but because I respect the Supreme Court, where the highest authority of the land, I concede to waiting and say, and okay. Don't say they happen.
Yep.
When you get a case where you have to do with hoping that a rerun will happen or an overturning of the election results will happen, it is only the Supreme Court of Sierra Leone that they get a power there for do that.
Yep.
Kenya, when over 50 million people, remember, Kenya gets over 50 million people. We get 8 million. When the opposition say the cry foul say will not satisfy, the Supreme Court look into all what the opposition present. They say yes, when I get kicked. They say no, will they go to a rerun back this election here? Will they run back? Even after they don't declare Uhuru Kenyatta as the winner at that time, you remember?
Yep.
50 million people, country will get 50 million people, then go back, they do the election day. Because the laws them allow them to let it happen that way. Day.
But they're going to court.
Although Uhuru Kenyatta still win, but yes, although Uhuru Kenyatta still win after the court say let them go back to election, But the fact remains that the opposition satisfies say at least we cry for and the court listen to we and we then do what we will cry for. But again, you look at the president and what the thing don't happen. In 1996, as I've been telling you the last time, John Kelfasmat, here in the SNPP, in party UNPP, United National People's Party, they're going to the elections. Everybody in this country be noting that John Kelfasmat now win the election. But at the end of the day, the electoral commissioner read the result for late President Kaba. John Kelfasmat go to court. The Supreme Court hold that case for 4 years before they later come and say, you get case to ask now you win this case here, but that part don't do it for 4 years now. I mean, you can't do 1 year no more president too. So no, if that one party the way the APC also free. Say the matter will go to court is it take almost here today. Later on and say, well, when I get right to but President Bill don't do it 4 years. I mean, what's now follow do nothing. So with this mediation, just like how we say, Public Service Life Foundation will say at the end of the day, all them matter and a table they get for end. Not to do it so.
Yep.
Not to the table do it so. Or the suggesting a table they get for end. I don't do so.
Yeah.
Anyhow, then do now we really want to so make us so. But my explanation no more now. My explanation no more.
Yeah, that's what you get for end of
ECOWAS as an entity not get the power for do a real in this country.
Nope.
The EU not get the power for do a real in this country. The Commonwealth not get the power for do a real in this country. Yeah. Now, by explanation, you will end and compromise. I didn't get for end.
And I didn't get for end.
Una do so, una pass, now law move on. I didn't get for end.
Yeah. Well, now we go to
go to parliament and tell you to go to parliament. We are going to go to council and tell you to go to council.
Yeah. Well, now we go to the comments because I start with one very important comment where I want for make you take. Then I will start up. These comments come from Ajibu Jallo. Ajibu Jallo say another issue of concern in our internal politics, I mean the APC, is the suspension of the 2 MPs even before the start of the investigation by the disciplinary and grievance committee. What do you think about this? Because they talk about trying for make sure the APC party be democratic. So Ajibu Jallo just bring this concern.
The 2 MPs and we understand they don't suspend. Then you see, but where you hold on to one, you see, APC say they not trust the court system, not so. Then they not going to court.
Yep.
Well, a privilege for Reed, Alfred Thompson, in response to the query with the query, I will say, instead of not trust the panel who they set up for let them investigate them about this whole thing. It's about trust. APC not trust the court, they're not going to court. Alfred Thompson say instead of not trust the group who they set up because he said the one way they make chairperson when Madam Nane Thomas, he said if you don't already get a position on the matter before they can make a chairman.
Yeah.
You see the point? Now, like where something happened with you, Dr. Mankota, and I say, but that Dr. Mankota say, let them put him in jail. What did you so let them put him in jail?
Yeah.
Then they can say, well, let us set up an investigation for investigate Dr. Mankota. For you, BMT, you say they put the man in jail. Now you are the chairman.
Yeah. That's
what you expect?
Conflict of interest.
That is exactly the point here. So the young man say, the one they way they put for go investigate me, he say, one can let me not make a comment where I read, what they can't tell me. You don't already get a position on what I do. How you can be the person who can be chairman for investigate me or as a disciplinary committee head. That is one of the things the way he mentioned. But if we talk about negotiation, Doc, and at the end of the day, all who say this one at the end is that here we all go and do bygones to bygones, all man go side for go. How the action way they take against Mohammed and Alfred Thompson will stand. we eventually their MPs and no matter how long it takes, they'll get for end up for going to parliament anyway. The mayor will get for end up for going to council and councillors anyway. So what are you going to do with Alfred Thompson and Mohamed Bangura? You suspend them from the APC, you draft them while they want to need to carry on. I mean, this is the thing. You know, they say they get their own rights wide and go according to the constitution, according to their rights as a citizen of this country, according to the fact that they elect them as members of parliament by their own people.
Mm-hmm.
Remember how, Doc, let's not forget this. Me, I read Mohamed Bangura in one interview, he talks, say, before he can go to parliament, he didn't get a meeting with the former president, Hannes Kuma.
Yeah, that's what you say. That's what you tell me.
Then after that meeting, he can't go to parliament.
That's what you tell me. It tell me that
Then get a meeting first. Then they can go get meeting first. So we don't know what they talk about meeting, but at the end of the day, Mohamed go to parliament. So you see, some of the gray areas there, the problems they all get inside this APC.
Yeah.
So people like you grab and not just say, oh, I mean, you see one thing where I can look their lap. When you say the truth, they say, oh, this is not the APC, not the true APC. Then I get the definition of who not a true APC. They just say right now they head or on side.
Exactly.
Now they able to tell who not a true APC or who not a true APC.
Yeah.
You speak the truth, you know the true APC. You speak the truth, they say, oh, Namada do for this agent, Namada this agent.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we all now win a SPP agent according to them.
Oh yeah. We all know not to do APC them. I know that.
No, we are not a true APC. Then the Nigerian definition, it right on side, we don't true the APC.
Yeah. Well, Mohamed Bangura.
So then
Mohamed Bangura self tell me that during my interview with him, say he talked to Ernest Baikoroma before he take that decision. You not tell me what he them talk, but now so he tell me exactly what they come. All right.
Exactly.
Let we go to Momo Powai. Momo Powai say BO was taking a cue from EBK, who once referred to them publicly as jihadists. Jihadists are extreme fanatics. So, what's in this view at the talk when we say Mada BO tell the APC now they're in a terrorist group them. So I think this now SLPP actually. You also say Samura's so-called press conference was a cover to respond to Adebayo. There was nothing new. His performance has highlighted his competence. He struggled to read the script he had. He never sounded like a PhD holder. Boring guy. Musa Contest in a public forum. Yeah, you want to say anything?
I've been in that press conference day. I cannot so. I think I've been there probably. You will see maybe 3 or 4 feet away from Dr. Samuel outside Timap. We read that speech day, and you know, one thing where I catch inside the speech and I share with people, and before even that agent Adebayo they mentioned that my review way he pulled today or yesterday is that. He said the MP them, let them not worry. At the end of the day, now part of the negotiation say the backlog from the time the don't start, the payment and everything is assured.
Yeah. That's what you say. I read the speech. You hear me? Oh, you don't go off back. Oh boy. Why? I think say this maybe info nine the problem, not so. Yeah, so I will continue for while I wait for make you come back.
To copy this tone, press star followed by 9. Subscription cost is 675 leones.
Behold, they shall surely gather together.
All right, now okay, you don't come back. I think, yeah. You've been excited for talk, but I think you go off.
Yes.
About the speech, you say you
I'm
did
about to talk about
the speech. You say you did 3 feet before Samura, and one thing where you catch where you share about the backlog of the parliament.
and I listened to them very attentively.
Okay.
And one of the things they were teach, and I share with people after the press conference, before even I did about the mention about that now, you do a pool, I think yesterday or today. Where Dr. Samura say, let the MP negotiations. Now, it will be part of the negotiation that their backlog from the day they followed in the parliament to now, all that people say they will get them.
Yeah, I agree.
So you begin to ask yourself, is this part of any negotiation, pre-negotiation before this time? Because this is a government business. These are the people of this nation, the money, Dr. Samuel Kamara, they talk about so.
Yeah, yeah.
The people negotiate, not so we make let them buy and not go to parliament. When I will take money, when I pay them. So, you know, you see the problem they create sometimes.
One person been tell me I think one of my commentator last week, we talk about that. He tell me saying, he said just about like you hire somebody for can work, and you know can work for 1 month, then it come down for can work, then it asks you say, well, you know, I supposed for start 1 month ago, but I not can work, but you get for pay me from that 1 month day. You know, make no sense.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So this is the problem. You know, one point we are in one team. In another point we are in another team. Inside the same leadership.
That is sincerity. I know.
We don't know who that for trust and who that for listen to anymore.
Sincerity, no day.
Everybody they tell me something different. It's confusing.
Yeah. Musa Conte say.
It's annoying.
Musa Conte say in a public forum, it is better to state what you understand. EBK never referred to public as jihadists. That they try for a response to Momo for why. In the real sense of the word jihad doesn't mean extremism. Those who use the word in that regard are missing it. And Musa Conte also say Madabio's behavior as a head of government is a forethought that is why it's going wrong in so many ways. And he also okay, no, this is the way I've been played that audio. You say the audio is too low. Ismail Kamara say the only way forward here is Madabio to have the guts and step down as part of the negotiation. If he continues to force himself as an illegitimate president, he will continue to suffer, period. These are the people who still believe, say, within Willie as they tell we not true for say, by the end of the negotiation, we will get more people them in the parliament than the 54. And Samura can talk saying, by the end of the negotiation, all the MP them we not go to parliament for 3 months, then they pay them that backlog day. You see, this is not the thing for manipulate people them. It's very, very easy. You know, Ismail Madabio is not going to step down. We don't miss that opportunity there. So BMT talk we for be not going to court. That the only institution we supposed to do na court, but since we're not able to go to court, it's done. All the negotiation are now about other things. And Ishmael Kamara say, Doc, did you say your nephew was killed by this regime? This regime is only great at killing not Westerners. Yeah, Abdul Wade and kill now for Hindu now mal 91. Yeah, na my nephew. Wow. Well, Ishmael, I think say in just the go no more. We need BO to sell out Mohammed Kone so we can have a rerun of the election. Otherwise, this regime should embrace for Western sanction. And he also said the fact that all the brutal killings were just concentrated within the northwest of Sierra Leone should tell you a lot about this regime.
Doc?
Yeah?
Doc?
Yeah?
Yeah, this is very important. Understand?
Yeah.
I'll let it skip me.
Go ahead.
From the onset, say we don't get problem with President Bio. Now the ECSL now get problem with, don't you so?
Yep.
We say Kone na results. So therefore, we want to give a breakdown of the results them by police stations.
Yeah.
By police station, not so.
Yep.
We say that the only way we will satisfy say we know win, not so.
Yeah.
So, but if you look at the negotiations now, it is not even about APC and Mohamed Kone when the ECSL boss. It's the APC and the government.
Yeah.
I think the negotiation before centered on Mohamed Kone and the APC because APC Central Republic are very clear. They not to be we get problem with. Now they all need election results. We give President Bio the mandate say he don't win, not so.
Yeah.
So not to Kone before they don't win to the all the body all don't cancel and say Kone they are pulled here about where the people are say they want to see, not so.
Yeah.
But we also find if we say just we own them, we'll keep Kone say Kone if you pull you there and the normal to we own them, we not agree. So if they ask me for we own them, we'll get them.
We not go give them. We not give them.
We get them.
We don't get well. That's so. How them call them? That's what Dumbuya say. He say you can get the results. And CDI Tunis say we get the results. But I don't know why they not pull them up for this time.
So maybe the team say then say huh? If really when they want for the pressure, huh?
That's what I said.
We be for pull, we hold them.
Yeah.
Because we rely on them and we get them. We hold them.
Yeah.
If we don't publish, we hold them all over the world. Now we challenge when I say, you pull anything way different from this one, guess over. Now see.
Yeah. We're not do them.
Pull waiting, you get by level see. If it's different from what you get, pull them back. Because we rely on we own them. We know they are the correct thing. You can pull you them alone, see let the world see. Between you and we not get right. So
that's what it's supposed to be. Yeah. So me that's not
so let's bang no more the bang. Who's catching it?
Yeah, well, then get the
we need for left bench here.
Then get the gullibles, then wait and they try for manipulate anyway. Let's move on. Mohamed Michael Koka say Ajibu Tijan Jalo, the APC party is still undemocratic and they will continue to be as long as the current executive are in office. And Ajibu Jalo say it sure appears so. By God's grace, we as a party shall make it right. Musa Conte say, Mr. Speaker Adebayo always stated that he followed the people's will. And also, I would want to believe that you have been by concoin. I don't know what they mean by concoin. Adebayo's audios. You immediately know about Adebayo's worthwhile video. You making sense message though. I don't know what's in this. Musa Conte, what's in a by concoin? Peter Dawda say it's really sad to see APC digging their own political graves. And Lamin Danke say, looking our court system, there is no way the court can overturn the result after swearing in a president by the Chief Justice of the Judiciary. Dialogue will be the way forward to overhaul our rotten state institution. Yeah, you're right, Lamin Danke, you're right. Ajibu Jalo say very correct on the powers bestowed ECOWAS and AU. In fact, to my understanding, ECOWAS, through its representative, had declared the election free and fair and credible. Where does the ECOWAS stand now? Yeah, I did that last week, the statement of ECOWAS, then say the election free and fair. Now only the EU and the United States and a few Western countries them that then say there was rigging. ECOWAS and AU, then say the election is free and fair. So now they are part of the negotiation. I don't know what thing for happen. Minkailu Kamara say, sir, In the case of the two elected officials who went to join SLPP, there is nothing to investigate. They did not go in secret. So what is it to investigate? You want to answer this, Minkailu Kamara?
My question for the APC.
Okay.
Because not only they investigate them too much money, the APC they invest.
Yeah. All right. Musa Conte say, can the people vote for parliamentarians in a PR system? I guess it is a popular belief that the people voted for the party and the parliamentarians are a collateral. Well, I don't know if BMT get for coming, but before BMT coming, I just want for clear this. Technically speaking, the party now then they vote for, but before then they vote for the party presents a list of candidates where by right, now based on that list then they do the demarcation of positions constituency based on that list day. So technically speaking, yes, they vote for the party, but they also vote for the people. Because without the list of the candidates, I don't think say there was going to be any vote. BMT, you get any idea on this?
A dog vice versa thing. Understand? Some people and they don't even vote for the APC if not to the candidate will stand.
Exactly.
For the position. Yeah. In the same vein, some people will vote for the candidate who will stand because of the APC party, not for the candidate. Yeah. So it's a vice versa thing. So either way, the candidate benefits and the party benefits. Now it's symbiotic kind of relationship.
Yeah.
For example, like Natonko Usami go there for 1 month and 2 weeks for make sure say the MP candidate win when Anesura. If Anesura be put him up under the SLPP, for the law body people against for and the people vote for Ram under SLPP.
Yeah, so that's a good point.
So it's a vice versa thing.
A good point here. And I also understand because APT not been get money, most of the candidates and they actually campaign at their own constituency. Now they campaign not to the APC necessarily.
And I happy to win. Now constituency 058 that talk about ago. Apart from the few people that we born the way support we, everything was on our own. Yeah. I don't know, and I challenge the APC party if they ever send money to the party say for campaign, but me now one for the one who will be the coordinate the campaign, they are not see 1 shilling will come out from the APC as a party per se. But say as a party money, we understand that they send money in Akabia for the Subitam. Then give other constituencies them, but we own money in order to not come to we. Now constituency 058. And they ask me and they challenge anybody for come up anything.
Yeah.
Now we be the pull money out of our pocket. And the very few people who born there, we send support to we. We get 144 villages. We make sure say out of pocket and out of their half money we get from people there, we visit all the 144 villages. But as a party APC, they don't send money for you as campaign money to Naya.
Yeah.
That is me and I challenge anybody, they come forward. So if APC party they give money to anybody for constituency 058 don't call him back, when I ask that person for that money because that money not reach me. In order to win.
Say the real question to ask here is who is consulting, thinking through and deciding on talking points with Dr. Samura. Oh, okay, let me read it again. This is my question. The real question to ask is who is consulting, thinking through and deciding on talking points with Dr. Samura. He cannot be the sole thinker, writer, and deliverer of speeches he makes as leader of the APC party. And Musa Conte say, the word way I've been confused now by Coco. Okay. All right. Well, I think we don't reach at the time now where we get for stop the program. BMT, what's not the way forward here?
The way forward, in my opinion, Doc, now for let the APC understand, say, that politics was improved in the play 20, 30 years ago, is different from the politics now. Now it is the politics of reasoning and awareness. The politics of rationalization. Not so the politics of brainwashing anymore. People are very much aware of their rights these days. And we therefore able to grow with the changing trends the way they go on. We have to therefore be able to keep up with them. The negotiations and they go on. But I will tell you, say, na table and then they end the cabinet, and then they end soon at the table. At the end of the day, none of their bodies are able to overturn an election result in this country. None of their bodies are able to suggest or enforce a rerun of an election in this country. The one they will be for do, I will not meet that past day. Anybody jump and say you go riot against somebody who they don't declare as president by an electoral commissioner, you left to go first the electoral commissioner if you can't face government, you do it at your own detriment. Government gets in your way for defending itself.
Yeah, and
we will not miss the track long time.
Yeah, the train
and
level.
So
yeah,
we miss the track long time. And so we continue for brainwash to people and they lie to them about what you want to do and what you want to do and what you think you're able to do. It is deceptive, it is annoying, it is very, very frustrating.
Well,
we need for left that here.
Well, I get a question for you from one of the old and call. The reason we make I want to ask this because not really no more means if they ask me the same question right now, but me they answer me on first, then I give you the chance. No, not really. Lamin Danke say, doctor and guest, are you members of the NRM? Ask guest if he is a fully paid member of the APC. Well, first of all, let me answer, then I will give BMC the chance. Be not a member of NRM. I not ever join any subgroup within the APC party. And me not to team A, team B, team C, or NRM. No, at all. And for payments, in fact, me now fully paid off member. I don't pay for the next 2 years. Now me on chapter, now American I am. For the next 2 years, I don't pay. So BMT, go ahead, answer the question for this guy.
You know, while I know say within the NRM they do bring changes into the APC, I not been be a full-fledged member of the NRM. And the records then will show very clearly. But I will tell you, see, most of the one they wait in the NRM, when I become back from the US, now we will bobo they will be the workout. Now we bobo they will come forming an organization where they all be inside in the first place. So when NRM come from, as a matter of fact, I mean, I want to the leader say, now we finance the NRM. Because they see most of the bobo they inside. But the records they go show see, me not to registered member of NRM. Not to say that are they against waiting and do, because waiting and do now leads us to having a lower level election, having an election, and McKinney in the convention and all of that. Now NRM, now they lay the foundation day. We get for credit there with that. Understand? And so, as a fully paid up member, me are born inside APC in the first place. Me not can join APC like other people. Like they know they not just now say, now they are the real APC, and they get definition of hold on a real APC, hold on to real APC. I don't know in this country from my return back from 2012 to now. I do the APC. I work for them. Now the Minister of Education, SFP come, I continue to work for SFP until last year where I resigned. So I have always been a member of the APC, and nobody know able to change that. Now me will decide say I want to continue for me or not. But being a member of the APC don't also make me a sycophant.
Yeah.
Understand? Being a member of the APC don't make me a sycophant. Me a nationalist. The reason why I work with SFPP 4 years as Minister of Education and do the same thing the way I do for the APC 5 years inside by Brima in government. And to this day, I under respect in this country, yeah, across, throughout that, I get APC party, I get SFPP party there. And they respect me. You know, Doc, I live that Grafton now. I just give a similar example. You know, at Atimap, because I get accident in the NTM in Matuka, Atimap not the way for Matuka. You know, one guy in the camp, so I put my hand out, it stopped. Now it's another stop for people them for give a lift. He said, but I don't know, something time in me will just make a stop for you. Now I say, well, me not so bad person. I say, as a matter of fact, me na Brima Michael Turay, me na be the PRO na Minister of Education. Now I say, oh, he said, well, it's something of God. He said, you know, one person you have to be admired.
Oh, okay. Shall I bring him again? It don't go off again. It don't go off. Let me bring and come back. I just want to make a complete in statement, then we go from there. Okay. I just want to make a round up. The statement from
to copy this tone, press star followed by 9. Subscription cost is 6.
Yes, Doc.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. You go off again. So I round up.
Yeah, I don't know. So the fellow say, you know, one person you have been admired. He said, I've been listening to you religiously. He said, but not in the end, I know they hear you. Now, so I've been resigned from last year. He said, no wonder. He said, me, na kaila wa born. He said, in as much as I would say me na SFPP, he said, but who that will go tell me not to SFPP who are born kaila? He said, by default, na salon, any side you born, they don't label you with a party day.
Yep.
He said, but me na realist. He said, even tell me something where, you know, I admire them. He said, maybe they expect, say, at this time, he said, Friday, where then can see me at TRP in 2012, he said, President Nkrumah make efforts with the body of Christ and call the SFPP, he said, and sit down. He said, I expect President Bio to do the same thing. He said, I hope, say, he will do the same thing, say, because the peace now won in this country.
Yep.
He said, so you still have people across the political divide where they think as a realist, not just partisan consideration. So need for left for think partisan and think about the things and way they make this country. Yeah. I don't have to be APC for let us serve this country. I don't have to be SFPP for let us serve this country. I only have to be Brima Michael Turay where they born now.
Yeah.
I am Siera Leone first before I became APC or Limba or whatever. And that is what I celebrate.
Yeah.
So that my own message. The way for the year is now come together and move on.
Yeah.
There is more to life than just winning or losing one election.
Exactly.
Now move on.
Exactly.
We get the chances for win. In 2018, we played the Baru inside, we lost. We get the chance for win in 2023. We do what we do. We lead you to now explanation. We left for explanation right now. We need for left right here. Now face the facts and face the issues and measures the way they make win. We know them. We know problems them, but we know they address them. We will circumvent them. And now they will do so. Put your hand pull under. Put your hand pull under. No problem.
The problem. Big problem. Well,
we left. We need for left.
Well, it's
so now this now I get as a way for Doc, and thank you very much for getting me on this program again for the second time, because it has been a pleasure and very educative, and I believe so we'll continue with that for educating people them
anytime.
Especially that the APC where they don't brainwash for all the years, yeah. Let them understand say this is not the help we. Yeah. That blind loyalty, not the help we.
Not the help at all.
Not the help we.
And always, I want to assure you, say, anytime you are welcome, because this program is about people that way intelligent, way they talk sense, way always look at the country first. Yes, we all know APC. The good thing that guy talk, if he says sometimes we know to APC, me, for the next 2 years, I don't pay me due. So thank you very much, Mr. BMT. I don't know when you get for come back na America for come visit.
They look at December, January, by God the power.
Okay. Well, we there. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so very much.
Okay.
Anytime.
All right, bye.
All right.
All right. Well, that was Brima Michael Turay. Na been the former communication director na the Ministry of Education. Na the first person na that ministry they way them create a PRO system, PRO office. So now the first PRO na the Ministry of Education. Even talk to we from Freetown. It will been come live, but I think it been get some technical difficulties. Now that make we just do an audio interview. But I hope say we all enjoy the interview, especially this Monday. I not lose people their way been they watch Saturday. So hopefully other people that then go join later. Well, on Saturday, as we always know, 3 p.m. Eastern time, 12 p.m. Pacific or Arizona time. We always do Saturday. We'll get another very important discussions that we'll get for do, And well, things say we don't reach now this end of the program, and I just want for thank you, Dr. Mr. BMT. So let we end them, and good night, goodbye.
Do you want to broadcast and make money instantly? Join Caster today. It is 100% free. All you need is a video camera and internet. Go to caster.net and check it out.